seated, and we appreciate that. We'll get started here in just less than a minute. Very good. To begin the show today, we're going to ask Caitlin Clyback, State MFA President, Ethan Vandor, State 4-H Council President, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. They'll be followed by Ashley Martin from Greenridge MFA to sing the national anthem. So please stand and we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets sprang, the bombs bursting in, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, actually, thank you. Great job on the national anthem. We really appreciate that. Next one is World's Greatest State Fair Director, Mr. Mark Wolf, to come forward. Mark's going to make an introduction. If you brief Mark and some of the vision folks are here. Mark, come on. Let's give Mark Wolf a big hand. That's a great job.
Thank you, Don. Hey, I just want to thank everybody for being here. What about this weather? What about being back at a state fair the way it's supposed to be? We're excited about this thing. We've been waiting for this all week long. We got some exciting news we're going to be talking about here in a little bit, so I'm not going to get in the middle of that, but I just want to thank everyone for being here. Ask you to dig deep. This goes for a lot of good cause. A lot of scholarship money comes out of this, and a great chance to support these youth. So thanks for being here, and let's have a great sale.
So I know we have some commissioners here. Kevin Roberts, Chairman of the Commission. John, come forward and make a few brief comments.
Thanks, Don. On behalf of the entire Missouri State Fair Commission, I want to welcome you to the 2021 Sale of Champions. This is truly the best of all of our exhibitors. A couple of quick thank yous. This doesn't just happen as fallen out of bed this morning. The Youth and Ag Committee spends a lot of time putting this together. If you see some of their members, please tell them thank you. This is a great thing that gets done, and it goes because of all of their effort beforehand. We certainly want to thank the sponsors and the buyers that are going to help fund the scholarship program. Every year they step up. But most of all, we want to thank a lot of those hundreds and hundreds of hometown supporters that help raise the funds that puts this thing together. Those people are critically important to these young people. Please be aware of that. A lot of time goes into that by the individual exhibitors. So We want to certainly celebrate the champions and reserve champions of each of the species. Keep in mind, though, the Missouri State Fair also celebrates all those other exhibitors, hundreds of them. They may have showed with just as much earnest, but they didn't quite measure up this year. Nonetheless, they accepted the judge's decision. It's sometimes with tears in the ring when you see some of those reserves come out, or other kids. So we've got lots and lots, hundreds of exhibitors here on the grounds, and all of them are aspiring to be a champion or a reserve champion, just like these folks that we're honoring today. The champions that are here really speak to the dedication that it takes to be there on top. So please keep all of them in mind. Dig deep when you get ready to bid today. I want to take just a second to acknowledge my fellow commissioners that are here today. Nikki Cunningham, Sherry Jones, Jamie Johansson, Randy Little, Ted Shepard, Barbara Hayden from here in Sedalia, and of course our Director of Ag, Chris Chin, who's also a member of our commission. Dig deep in those wallets. Let's have a great day.
Okay, next is my privilege to introduce our Missouri Director of Agriculture, Mrs. Chris Chin. Chris, come forward and introduce the Queen while you're up here too. So let's give Chris a big round of applause.
Well, thank you. And I know many of you have seen our 2021 State Fair Queen around this week, but if you haven't got the opportunity to meet her yet, she's a wonderful farm girl. It's Miss Rosie Lenz from Cooper County, and she has done an excellent job this week representing the Missouri State Fair. So let's give her a round of applause. As Mark said, we are thrilled to have a real state fair back on the fairgrounds. Last year, I know a lot of you were here, and you had a really great time. But it's good to see all of the crowds back and all of the rest of the agriculture family back together. All of you kids that are here today represent the hundreds of exhibitors who have been through the state fair this last week, competing and striving to get that blue ribbon and be that grand champion. As we all know, only one of us can receive that grand champion, but I want to challenge each of you who are here today, especially those who made it to the top. Look around in those show barns. Find somebody who you can help mentor and bring up along with you. You kids who made it to this sale today are the envy of so many other kids in those barns. You're the example that they want to follow. So make sure next year while you're showing that you remember the feeling that you have being in here right now, the excitement that goes with it, and make sure that you reach back down and pull somebody up to help them, because you truly are a mentor to them and they're looking up to you. All of the kids who have been a part of the Missouri State Fair have worked hard for an entire year to get to the Missouri State Fair, and we're proud of each and every one of them. But I want to thank all the parents and the agribusiness leaders who truly are supporting those kids all year long. We at the State Fair get to spend 11 days with them, and we're really excited for that, but we couldn't do it without the support and the help from the communities from which they're from, and the parents who make sure that they're in the barns late at night or early in the morning, driving them from show to show to make sure they make it to the Missouri State Fair. So I want to thank all of you who have played a role in this, and we're so glad that you were able to be with us this year, and we look forward to seeing you next year. So thanks again for everyone for being here, and let's get busy with this sale.
Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate your comments. Next, I'll introduce Chuck Miller. He's the State Sales Superintendent, Co-Chairman of the Youth and Ag Committee, Rodney Hyman, Chip Kent, Vice Chairman, Sheriff Cobley, Secretary Treasurer, and Carolyn Chip is the new Secretary Treasurer-elect. Sharon keeps saying something about retirement. I don't understand that. But anyway, the Youth and Ag Committee has got 30-plus volunteers from around the state that work hard each year to garner funds for scholarships and make the sale a success. And all those members of the committee, if you're out here, anybody on the committee, please stand at this time. Committee members, please stand. Let's give them a hand. Also, I want to thank our sale intern this year, Tori Edwards from Ellsbury, Missouri, works our sales. She's from junior at Park University, pursuing a degree in business management. So, Tori, where are you at? Wave at everybody, give her a hand. Next one is Rodney Heimer. If he come up, have a special introduction we need to make. So he's the co-chairman of the Youth and Act Committee. If he come forward, why, we'd appreciate that.
I've been asked to do something really special today. Mr. Wayne, would you come up here and join me on stage? For those of you that do not know this gentleman to my left, this is Wayne Yoakley. Wayne has been the chairman of the Youth and Ag Committee since 1992. I've worked with him, I don't know, for 15 years, side by side with him. I don't believe he's 30, but that's okay. This gentleman has affected everybody in this room. His life goes back to 1970 when he got a job with the Department of Ag, I believe. 1971, he started on committees here at the Missouri State Fair. 1974, I think, was the first Sale of Champions at the Missouri State Fair. Wade was the superintendent of that. I've known him since my children were involved in the Missouri State Fair Sale of Champions. Wayne asked me to come alongside, join the committee. I was glad to do that. And I just have to say about Wayne, we've had many miles on the golf cart. We've had many conversations on the phone. And his focus has always been, it's for the kids, it's for scholarships. That's what Wayne Yoakley's been focused on. So the combined gross revenue of the state fairs that Sale of Champions that Wayne's been involved in is over $3 million. The Youth and Ag Committee that has been under the leadership of Wayne has 715 scholarships for $797,000. So in a little bit, we're gonna have the scholarship winners from last year's fair come up here. But we've been doing that since 1992. It started with 3 or 4 scholarships. Last year, we gave 40 scholarships away based on the Sale of Champions last year. This is under Wayne Yoakley's direction. So I've got a little something here, Wayne. I want to read what it says. S. Wayne Yoakley, in appreciation of 50 years of dedication and commitment to Missouri Youth and Agriculture, Missouri State Fair, and the Youth and Agriculture Committee. From this fair forward, the premier Youth and Agriculture Scholarship is hereby renamed as the S. Wayne Yoakley Youth and Ag Platinum Scholarship, to be awarded annually to Missouri State Fair Youth Exhibitor. Let's get on the feet to thank this man.
Well, thank you, Rodney, for that presentation, and it's great to see a great crowd here. Missouri State Fair does a wonderful job, and it's, you know, when
Rodney said, the number of scholarships we've given, just like it was mentioned earlier, that no one knows when they come to the Missouri State Fair who's going to win or who's not going to win. And it's just a real challenge. But one of the pluses, as you're going to do here in a few minutes, is you're going to spend money to support youth and agriculture. That was the function behind the Youth and Agriculture Committee. I think most of those people were recognized already either by standing up or raising their hand. But if I go back and think, there were six people that sat around the table down at the Taylor Woods facility that's named now, used to be called the Youth and Agriculture Building. 6 people sit down around the table, and all of those people, every one of those people believed that they could make better the youth in Missouri by giving some more, because there wasn't a sale of champions per se that recognized the winners. So hopefully that's grown. If nothing else, throughout the last several years, Rodney, that's grown from, like you said, 2 or 3 scholarships for $500. Last year, those scholarships were all the way from $1,500 to $5,000 for the kids that you're going to see recognized here a little bit later. And that money goes to the right cause. Those kids are going to further their education. They're going to be better citizens of the state of Missouri, and they're really going to have an opportunity to grow and develop. Last year, I think we had over, in the neighborhood of 120 applications for those scholarships for seniors in high school to go for their education. So it's a pleasure to be recognized with this nice award. And I guess many times I haven't missed this Missouri State Fair since I was 9 years old with my family, parents, and kids of the family. We didn't have a lot. We ate a lot of chicken and potato salad back then. That would grow in some other things. And like I said, we had a good time at the state fair. I had really good parents that helped. I know you're here to make things better for youth. So with that in mind, I just want to say thank you again. It's been a pleasure working here, and I hope you have a great sale. And again, I want to thank all the youth and agriculture people that have worked. You know, these people run up and down the road. They pay for their own gas. They pay for their own food. They pay for their own time. You know, guys like Rodney Heimer, you know, they don't come any better. He's nobody knows where Taylor, Missouri is, but it's close to Illinois, just in case. Right, Rodney? So thank you for your work. I also want to recognize Sharon Topcliffe, who's been the secretary treasurer of our group. Sharon, raise your hand. Nobody does any more work. It's not an easy job. She's been tremendous. The executive committee's really been good. So it's been a pleasure being a part of this, and I thank you for your time and for your support. And again, one other person I wanted to recognize, Larry Mead. Larry, raise your hand. He was one of those 6 people that sat around the table down there. He was in front of the girl. He's coming better. He and his wife Kathy for doing a nice job for youth. So with that in mind, I appreciate your recognition, and I hope you all have a great day.
Thanks, Wayne. I did forget to announce his wife Karen. Would you please stand up? His daughter Shannon, that are with us here today. I know you two sacrificed a lot because of Wayne's being gone so much. Thank you. Thanks again, Wayne.
Well, congratulations, Wayne. I know it's much deserved. And you may not remember Wayne Oakley, but the first gilts I ever bought for an SFA project comes from you way back when. So Do I need to tell you what year that was, or do you remember?
I'm sorry.
I said the first gifts I ever bought for an FFA project came from you, so.
You always beat me every place
So, anyway, they mentioned already the Youth and Ag Committee. We're proud to do what we do in supporting agriculture and the youth. And he mentioned that we have awarded 715 scholarships, totaling $797,500 since the program began. We've had a host of sponsors throughout the year. Some of the ones that we'll mention today are the Missouri State Fair Foundation, of course, the case of Grandstand Concession, Side District, Don't Be Partners, and Side District Genetics, Walmart and Sedalia, and of course the Youth and Ag Committee. This past year, for the 2021-22 school year, we offered one $5,000 Platinum Scholarship, five $2,500 Green Scholarships, and many of these recipients are here today. There was 34 $1,500 scholarships. We're going to read the name of those recipients and come line up in front of the stage here if you would. So, Quincy Williams from Cairo, $5,000 Platinum Scholarship, come forward. Up in front here, and maybe we'll just get them all up there and give them one big round of applause. So we'll move right on. Lauren Presslinger from Whitewater, 2,500 Supreme. Libby Endicott from Gallatin, 2,500 Supreme. Alexis Plackmeyer from Silence, 2,500 Supreme. Isaac Road from Stewartsville with $2,500 Supreme. Avery Starrett from El Dorado Springs, $2,500. Those receiving the $1,500 scholarships were Brooke Anderson from Ionia, Sarah Bartholomew from Keatsville, Mason Baxter from Chillicothe, Gina Blessing from Memphis, Morgan Blessing from Memphis, Lane Bollinger from Jackson, Emma Burns, Bosworth, Kylie Dorman from Marshall, Justin Eady from Roachport, Ethan Ford from Martinsburg, Kylie Curran from Sweet Springs, Dylan Gilman from Holo, Rachel Grimes from Archie. Yeah, you can start a second row there if you like. Peyton Hall from Norbert, Jenna Hasenkamp from Madison, Eli Henke from Princeton, Riley Johnson from Laredo, Olivia Kyler from Clinton, Weston King Taylor, Caitlin Kleckner from Raleigh, Caitlin Clybecker from Scott City, Grant Nittmeyer from Sweet Springs, Troy Ludwig from Lynn, Abigail Miller, Olean, Evan Miller, Pleasant Hill, Taylor Miller, Lebanon, Brent Montgomery from Brookfield, Hayden Knowlton, Lamar, Malin Parrish from Thompson, Lillian Smith from Brainerd, Anna Triplett from Rutledge, Kylie Walters from Centralia, Victoria Washburn from King City, Macy Wolf from Reeves. So this is the recipients that received some. Some of our candidates couldn't be here today, but I think it says a lot about the future of agriculture. We've got these outstanding young people that are going to go ahead and forward their education and be leaders coming down the road. So let's give these young people a big round of applause. Again, congratulations. Thank you for being here today. A little bit on how this works today. The total value of each lot in today's sale will be available for scholarships. So a portion of that will be deducted from the sale price. 30% will go into the scholarship fund. Applications for next year's scholarships will be due by February 1st, 2022. That information will be posted on the State Fair's website here in early November. We have a youngster join us in the back of the room there, Mr. Lowell Moeller. Lowell, are you back there? Lowell, long time. Let's give Lowell a big round of applause. Yeah, he's been devoted to agriculture for quite a long time. Make note that the Youth and Ag Committee also hosted a youth dance on Friday night. Bud Summer, you're here somewhere, I've seen you. He kind of helps put that thing together every year. So thanks to Bud for coordinating that event and sponsors that help with funds and core prizes. So list of sponsors in the program for today. The Bee Species Superintendent is David Dick. I know he's here somewhere. I've seen him earlier. Just stand if you would. Jerry Reed is the Swine Superintendent. Liam Busler from Sheep. Randy Blackner with goats, Dave Rugen with rabbits, Tony Perrin from poultry, and Charlie Rosenfan with the ham and bacon. So these guys put in a lot of effort to make this thing work as smooth as it does. So let's give all of our PC superintendents. And I don't see him at the moment, but Brian Boggs is usually in the background somewhere making sure everything works right. So Brian, if you can hear us, we're going to give you a round of applause. Thanks for all your help and support. He does a great job here today. All the sound and coverage and streaming and stuff. Champion Animals will process after showing this year. We thank the Zoo Meat Market in Columbia, Shady Maple Farm, and K&R Custom Butchering for processing and sale of animals. We also have live auctions, TV, broadcasting, and sale live. They'll also be taking bids online, so there may be some of those people lucky enough to catch some of these animals in the sale. Chaz Wheeler, with Wheeler Auctions and Real Estate, and Wheeler Angus up in Paris, Missouri. They sponsor Live Auctions TV, so a big shout out to Wheeler Angus, Wheeler Auctions, Wheeler Livestock, etc. for all the great things they do to help these activities as well. Live Auctions, they will prepare a video of each lot that will be seen, and we want to recognize Hannah Copenhagen and Live Auctions for all the work they do to make this thing a reality. So let's give them a hand. The auction is being broadcast today live by KMMO Radio Online and video streamed by Carter Media at Bidvid.com. Updates and interviews can also be found on KMZU Farm at 100.fm. Further welcome Sarah Goldner and Kate Thompson with the Missouri Department of Agriculture, who are streaming this live auction on the Department of Ag's Facebook page. Elizabeth West and the Missouri Farm Bureau Federation are also here videotaping the sale today. We thank them for that as well. Pearl Waldall's back again to be the official photographer, and she'll be taking shots during the sale, etc. When people come up, we ask that refrain from taking pictures from the front during the sale. If you do that, then immediately following the sale, she'll be taking pictures of all the winners with their buyers and their plaques, etc. And I'm not sure we're going to do that.
We'll do it in the order that we sell.
We'll do it right over. With that, Mike Williams, I think we're about ready to start sales. You got a few comments?
We'll be brief. Basically, the order of the day, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed an honor and a privilege to be associated with the Missouri State Fair and the Sale of Champions. Today, the final bidding price or the final selling price is essentially, it's a three-tier program. As you know, the kids, after they were named champions, they have hometown support. They've called on numerous people in the area, agribusinesses, family, friends, and so forth. And I think they've acquired amongst all of them something over $90,000. So they've done their fair share of the work, I can tell you that. Then there's general funds that come in throughout the year that the committee gathers up. And those funds are allocated, they're actually allocated kind of based on previous, there's kind of a formula put together, previous sale prices and such, and that's why there's quite a difference between maybe what the champion steer and champion rabbits, and obviously this year we're having hams and bacons, junior, champion and reserve hams and bacons, so over time that too will come into play. But then we have the final auction price, and that's the price that we're going to get as a bid price. Don has a computer here, he'll add those up, and that's how we're going to acquire our final selling price. But I can tell you this, that the hometown support has been phenomenal, and it's something special. You know, the only purpose that we make contributions to groups or to individuals and such is somewhere down the road you want to see benefits. And I will tell you this, how many of you are familiar with Proposition 12 in California? How many of you are familiar with that? That's something, if you're not, you ought to be familiar with, because basically it has to do with animal welfare and such. It's not based on anything scientific, and it's going to affect everybody. If it ultimately goes through, it's going to affect everybody in agriculture, in animal agriculture. You know, with all the tax proposals that are being floated out, obviously many of those are going to hurt agriculture and hurt family farms and the farming community. You know, there's all the people who are advocating green, and I'm kind of a tree lover. I advocate green, but I'd certainly like for it to be based on something scientific and move from there. Heck, we can't even decide on whether we ought to have a vaccine or not, or whether we ought to all take the vaccine. So it's a matter of opinion, and it's a matter of perspective. But we basically need to, young people, and there's 40 of them that got scholarships, hopefully there'll be another 40 this year and so forth. They're going to advocate for agriculture as we move forward. And as I get older and such, it becomes a lot more important to me to see who's going to have the energy and the drive and the brains to basically make some decisions that's going to affect all of my family in agriculture, all of your family. So that's it, guys. I hope you'll make your judgment today. We're ready to get underway. Let's introduce the grand champion steer.
Champion steer today exhibited by Nathan Rogers from Savannah, Missouri. She's the daughter of Blaine and Melissa Rogers, member of the Kodiak Cadets 4-H Club. Cross-country steer weighed in at 1,305 pounds. Let's welcome Nathan to the sale ring.
Congratulations, Pat. Can everybody understand this, all right? Can you all hear this okay? All right, we're ready to get underway, guys. We'll introduce the ring crew real quick. Cole Williams will be over here on the left. He's no stranger to you. He's worked many, many years. Let's see. Jeff and Jesse, boy, you're back to me. Jeff will be working ringside. I work more sales with Jeff probably than any one individual in the entire world over the span of my auction career. And then Pat Henderson will be working on the right. Again, no stranger to you fellas. Turn your bids into them. Myself up on the block. Han will be manning the live auctions.tv, and we're ready to get underway. Ladies and gentlemen, your grand champions here, tell me, if you're going to tell me what they're going to have, they're going to 20 grand where? 25 going to be a bit of 20 to 20, 20,000 going to be, let's go. If you're going to tell me 1,000 going to be a little bit of 1,000 now 12 and a half, 15, 15 and 17 and a half. 17 and a half, now 2 grand, 25. 25 with it now, yes, 25 with it, 5 now, 3 grand where? 3 grand, 32 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 4 grand. 4 grand where? 4 grand, 45, 5 grand, 6 grand where? 6 up a bit of the 5 now, 6 a bit of 6, 7 grand, 65 now, 7 grand, 75 of it now, 8 grand, 8 grand, a bit of an 85, a bit of a 9 grand where? 9 now, 5, 95. Now, so there's no confusion. I'm right down here at 9 grand. You all are out, boys. I've got Edward Jones right here at 9. Anybody want to be 95? Now, yes, 5 now, 10 grand. Yes, 10 now, 5. 10, 5 where? 10 up, now 5, I'm going to 10, 5, I'm going to 10, 5. Here we go. 10,000, 10, 5. Colt, you're out. Jeff, you're out. 10,000, 10, 5. I'm right down here. 10, 5, one time. Sold right down here, Edward Jones at 10,000. There's some more Edward Jones laying on up here, guys. Down the hall, I see that. All right, so, feel free to come up and say a word, and then Peyton will say a word as well, and then we'll auction off the reserve champion. All right, at this point in time, Don says when you add up hometown support of $6,400, general fund of over $5,900, and the final selling price is what? $22,370. $22,370. One thing I want to mention, as the time goes on, I don't want to take your steam here, but that said, there's money can come in later on. If there's a few of you buyers who don't get something bought and you say, you know what, let's put $1,000 more here on that champion steer, or $500 to the scholarship, or something comes in here with Hannah Copenhaver on the online bidding. These numbers are subject to go up, but at this point in time, over 22,000. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Peyton Rogers. I am 15 years old and from Savannah, Missouri. I have shown pigs and cattle for 9 years. This is my first year showing a steer at the state fair. My family sells cattle to kids across the country, and I've had the opportunity to help kids work towards their goals at their state fairs. It has always been a dream of mine to show a steer at my state fair. Throughout my years of showing, one of the most frequent questions I've been asked is, why do you show livestock? While this might seem like an easy question, I often find myself struggling to find the right answer. It's not because I don't know, but simply because there are so many reasons. I show livestock because of the life lessons I learned. For the feeling that you get when you know you have worked so hard to accomplish your goals. I show livestock for the early morning road trips to drive to shows with my family, or the late night jam sessions in the barn when we work steers hair or wash pigs. I show livestock so I can share my story about agriculture to others. I show for the feeling of walking into the ring with something you're proud of, knowing that you worked so hard for that moment. But above all that, I show livestock for the memories I made and the people I meet along the way. Every show we go to, I make more connections and meet new people. The friends I have made have turned into family. Words can't describe how thankful I am to have you guys supporting me with all I do. I truly couldn't ask for a better show family. One day I will walk out of the show ring for my last time, but I will always know that no matter where I go or what I do, you guys will always be right by my side. I feel so blessed for all the memories we have made, and I'm beyond excited for the ones yet to come. We show livestock to learn the lessons, meet the people, and make the memories that will last a lifetime. That's why we do what we do. I'd like to thank my parents for everything they do for me and my sister. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. We work together as a family, and I'm so grateful for all you guys do for us. Last but not least, I would like to thank the Missouri State Fair Foundation, all my hometown supporters, and all the buyers who took the time to come support us at the Sale Champions. Your support is greatly appreciated. It has been an honor to participate in the Sale Champions. I'm so thankful for all your guys' continuous support.
It's special to be the first time you sell a steer in your week, isn't it? You know it doesn't mean better than this. But the thing of it is, you got to keep trying, don't you? You know, one of the interesting things is you think back on your life, like myself. I grew up in 4-H and FFA. I had a pretty successful career at the show. Without 4-H and FFA and the University of Missouri Livestock Company team, that would have never happened. Because you know what 4-H and FFA and coming out to the state fair does? Every one of you, kids and parents, what are you going to do when you go home? Other than parents, he's already won. But everybody else is going to have a decision to make. Am I going to work harder next year? Am I going to work a little bit smarter? Or am I going to quit? Which one are you going to do? The thing what this place teaches you is that you're going to do those things. It's been such an honor to be connected with 4-H and FFA. And I just want to say a little bit about Edward Jones. I was adding up the other day in my mind. We've been doing this because of the late Scott Moore, George Moore, myself. We started a group years ago, 1993 approximately, and it was to raise money. But every one of us are growing up in 4-H and FFA. When I started contacting all the individuals at Edward Jones that contribute money to this, you know what? 99.9% of them grew up in 4-H and FFA. Here was their opportunity to give back a little bit. I was adding up, we was talking about numbers. In that 28 years, Edward Jones and the advisors on that list has donated approximately $300,000 to this segment over that period of years, which I think is a pretty big number because nobody else has done it. This is our chance to get back even a little bit. And my God, what a great place to give it to. The thing of it is with COVID and everything, I just want to say those things about how important it is to make a decision if you want to be successful or not. Because you never know. With everything we've been through the last year, this might be the last time I get to do this. And I just wanted to say thank you. It's been an honor to be able to give these kids. Thank you so very much.
Well, Peyton, congratulations again on your $22,000 there. And thanks to Edward Jones for their support, a $10,000 live bid. We thank them very much. They've been long-time supporters, and we appreciate it. Next item, in the ring, the reserve champion steer, presented by Lucas Leffers of Edgerton, Missouri, son of Doyle and Kristen. Lucas is a member of the Hoover Heroes 4-H Club. The steer weighed in at about 1,330 pounds. Let's give Lucas a hand. Welcome him to the ring.
All right, Lucas, we're ready to go. Missouri Grand Champion, and tell me the auction's on. If I'm going to tell me what are they going to have, I'm going to tell me 5,000 where? 5 grand, we're going to find out 5, we're going to got a man at 1,000, 12 and a half, out of it 15, 1,500 out of it was 17 and a half, 2 grand, 25 of it now, 3 grand, we're going to 3 poles in, 335 pole, 35 of it now, 5 of it at 35, now 4, 35 of it now, 5 of it at 4, here we're going to tell me 5 of it at 4, Jeff, you're out, 35 of it now, 4, now 45, 45. 45 of it now, 47 and a half. 45 of it now, 7 and a half, 7 and a half. Did ya? 45 of it now, 750 now, 5 grand. 5 grand where? 5 grand now, 2 and a half. 50 of it now, 55, 7 and a half. 57 of it now, 6 grand, 65. 65 of it now, 5 of it, 65. Hold, they're out. 65, 7 grand. 72 and a half. 72 and a half of it, 1. 71. 71. Now 2, 72, 3, 72, hit it now, 3, Jeff, gotta be 3, 73, hit it now, 3, 3, where? 72, hit it now, 3, now 4, now 5, 6, now 7, 77, now 78, 78, hit it now, equal better than 88, where? 77, hit it now, equal better than 88, so there's no confusion. I put them at 75, I thought you come 77 and a half, 75, 77 and a half. 75's right there, 7 and a half where? 75, they want to be 6, is that what they were trying to say? 76, 75 of it now, say it with anybody else before I go. 75, 76, one time I sold your way 7,500, 7,500, gold buyer number 30. Buyer 30 is 75. What's that? How much? 17,419 is what she totals up at this point. Thank you, congratulations. Go ahead, Lucas.
Hello, my name is Lucas Sleepers, and I'm 15 years old. I've been showing my stuff for about 7 years now. I really just want to thank my family and and friends that have helped me get to this point to have your reserve grand champion at State Fair. It's been a really big accomplished goal of mine, and I finally achieved it. It's taken a lot of work and drive to be able to go down to the barn every day and rinse them and get them worked and get them ready for this show. He's had a very great show career, and I just couldn't really ask for a better show student for this year. But really, I just really want to thank my family and friends for helping out, and I want to thank you for everything that they do. Thank you for all the buyers that came out today for your Sale of Champions. We all appreciate that you guys give us the opportunity to be able to have our livestock auctioned off and to have scholarships to do things, and it just motivates everyone here to try to keep doing the things that they do and do things better, and it's just a very great accomplishment of mine. I just really want to thank the buyer for purchasing my show steer. It's just a true thank you.
Haley's with the Climate Field U Corporation. Haley's new here today, so anyway, thank you, Haley. Go ahead.
Hi, all these speeches kind of hit home for me a little bit. I'm not gonna cry. It hit home because I used to be in their shoes, and I couldn't be more honored and privileged to be on the other side, helping these kids out. I got the chance to watch you guys show on the steer show on Tuesday, and I can't stress enough you did an amazing job, as well as all these other young folks out here. I know how much hard work and dedication it takes to really get to where you are now, so I really want you to be as proud of yourself, as I'm sure all of your family members are and everything. And I want to thank Climate as well for allowing me to represent them here today. And one of our main goals is to help farmers and really get them to where they need to be and give them all the tools that they can have to be the best that they can. And I think this is a great way to help out and support our youth in ag, because someday they're going to go into the workforce and hopefully be able to stand on this side as well. So I can't say enough. Congratulations, and thanks for letting me buy your seat.
Well, Lucas, congratulations again on your $17,400 steer, and special thanks to Haley Climate Field for the support of the auction. Next, we're going to be selling the Grand Champion barrel. Lot number 3 in your book, exhibited by Connor Keithley from Chillicothe, son of Chad and Betsy Keithley, member of the Chillicothe FFA chapter, and a barrel weighing in 225 pounds. Let's give him a big hand. Congratulations.
All right, Connor. We're ready to get underway on your champion market hog, fellas, and tell me, you ever gonna tell me what we're gonna have? We're gonna tell me $5 grand, we're 5. I've been going to $5, $1,000 bill, 1,000 now 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half, 17, 50 now 2, 22 and a half, 5, 25 now 7 and a half, 3 grand. Hey Jeff, to your right, 3 grand, 35, 35 now 4 grand, 45, 45 now 5 grand, 55, 55 and 5, 57 and a half, 7 and a half, 6 grand. 6 up on the 6, now save up to 7, and holds in the lead, 6 grand. 65 now 5 up to 5, 5 now 5 up to 2 and a half, up, yep. 62 and a half, do it, 5, 65, 5, 7 and a half, 67 and a half, now 7 grand. 7 up to 7, hope you're out, 7 grand, 75, 75, 76. They're telling you 76, Cole. 76, right there. Now 77, now 78, 78, now 9, 78, now 9, where? 78, now 79, 9. Cole, you're out. Pat, you're out. Jeff carries the mantle. 78, 79, where? 78, now 8, now 9, 79, are you done? 79, one time sold straight away, $7,800, $7,800. But before we get started, check my numbers. Connor had the highest total of hometown support of any of the youngsters, maybe a new record on that, I don't know. But $30,800 he gathered up for his hometown. That's an all-time record for hometown support, so that gives you all something to look forward to. He had $5,973 in the general fund, so what does that make his new total? $44,573. $44,573. That's a new grand champion fair record as well. Go ahead, Connor, I'm sorry.
My name is Connor Beasley. I'm from Chillicothe, Missouri. As I thought about what I wanted to say this afternoon, I had a lot of things running through my mind. This has been a year I will never forget. It's not only that it's special that I was the grand champion bearer, but it's also special because it was with a bearer from the South and with Troy Sloan. I wanted to start by honoring a couple people that we lost in our shared family this year. Belinda Law was a mother to all of us who showed, Blaine Heiser was a friend to all of us who showed, and they will both be greatly missed. That's what showing pigs is really about to me. The competition is great, but the relationships are even better. I have so many people to thank. Thank you to the Missouri State Fair Foundation, my hometown supporters, and my buyers. This opportunity you have provided for me and the many other kids through scholarships is amazing. Team Sloan, I cannot thank enough how much I'm glad to be part of your team. The endless amount of hours you guys put in, not only providing quality livestock, but also your dedication and direction to your customers. You are truly the reason I've been successful. Thank you to my family. I appreciate your willingness to be there to feed, help walk pigs late at night, or anything I really needed when I'm busy in the field. Thank you to my show family. You're all so important to me. I have to give a special shout out to Lance Barker, who introduced me to showing pigs. He's gone from being my ag teacher to my friend, and I'm so thankful for him and the support he gives me in and out of showing. Zach Trout, thanks for all your help and solid advice. This pig's one we both liked at the sale review, and he did what we thought he did what we hoped he would do. Lucy, I know I don't think you nearly enough for everything you do for me. Having your support and you beside my side makes the world to me. Thanks again to everyone. I appreciate all your support. Thank you.
Speaking is with the Missouri State Fair concessionaire, is that correct? All right, go ahead.
So my name's Steve Sims. This is my first fair. I started about a month and a half ago. About a week before the sale, they told me about the Sale of Champions. I had no idea what all went into it. I'm kind of taking Mike Riley, his memory, doing in honor of him. What I've heard, I've never met him, but he seemed like a great guy. Everyone always had good things to say about him. Congratulations to the exhibitors. Thank you, a couple thank yous, obviously, to the concessionaires. Going forward with this, I would like to raise a little bit more each year. There's goals to be met. I think there's a lot of potential here. Obviously, it goes to a good cause. I was an FFA myself, and without FFA, I have no doubt that I wouldn't be standing here today. Thank you to the commission. Thank you to the staff that I work with. I've been blessed. It's a great opportunity. I say I'm a lot, I get nervous. I didn't know I'd be speaking up here, so keep it short. I will say, if you guys see any of our seasonal help, they're doing a fantastic job. Just say thank you. This fair is a family. I love it. I'm looking forward to future years and supporting all the ways I can. So thank you guys.
Steve Sims, First State Fair concessionaire.
Connor Keithley, congratulations again on your $44,572 Grand Champion Barrel all-time record for this sale. And Steve, thanks again to the concessionaire. Steve is a new guy in town when it comes to that, and they raised a record amount of money this year in a short period of time for that period. So, outstanding job, Steve. Keep up the good work. Next barrel will be the reserve champion, exhibited by Wyatt Collard from Carthage, son of Doug and Joy Collard, is a member of the Carthage FFA chapter at barrel weighing in at 290 pounds. Let's give him a big round of applause.
All right, Wyatt, we're going to sell the reserve grand champion Market Hall. Didn't tell me the auction's on. Ever going to know me? What are we going to have? Ever going to know me? $5 grand, $1 minute, $5, I'll do it. Your old 1,000, now 12 and a half. 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half, now 2 grand, 22 and a half. 22 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, now 3 grand where? 3 right there, honey, 3 grand, 35. 35 now, 4 grand, a minute of 4 grand, 2 and a half, 5, 45. 45 a minute now, 7 and a half, 5 grand, 2 and a half, 55. 55 a minute now, 55 a minute now, 5, 7 and a half, 6 grand. 6 grand, 2 and a half. 62 and a half, 65, 7 and a half, 7 grand where? 7,000 a minute, 7 now, 7 grand now, 2 and a half. 72, 50 one time. 7 grand, 72 and a half. One's in and one's out. I'm right down there with the young lady at 7,000. 72 and a half where? 7 grand, 72 and a half. Here we go. 72 and a half now, 75. Now 75 where? 72 and a half time, a minute of 5 now, 5. 7,500. Yeah, I understand, but does she know that if I done her in for 73, would you make me get 75? 73, you want to do that? 72 and a half, 73. 7300 now for, yes, 3 now, 75. 7500 now, 5, yes, 75 now, 8 grand. 8 grand where? You know, I bet if you'd say 10 grand, he'd stop. I've got 7,500, 77 and a half. Am I missing anybody in your section, Jeff? 77 and a half. Colton, here we go. 75, 77 and a half. One time. So, your way 7,500, 7,500. 523, 523 at 7,500. Say that again. And 29. Okay, we've got co-buyers. 29, 25. That'll be the Hyman group. All right.
I'm Wyatt Collard from Warren, Missouri. I'm 17-year-old and I'm a member of Carthage FFA. I will be a senior at Webb City High School. I want to thank my buyers from Missouri State Fair Committee. I have been exhibiting pigs and cattle at Missouri State Fair for 9 years. Being in the sale champions has been a goal of mine from the beginning. I would not have been able to accomplish this without the help of so many. First, I want to thank my family, my mom Joy, my dad Doug, and my sister Marty. To my show family, thank you for cheering me on even when we are competing together. You all make me better. No matter what, we always have fun together, confetti and all. Good pigs come, and go, but our crew stays the same. Jesse, Amy, and I want to thank you for everything you have done to me. You have taught me a lot of stuff in my life. Boots and Taylor, they're never a dull moment. Thank you for all the miles and countless hours you have put in for me. You have taught me so much more than just good and bad days. Showing livestock is about the people. The animals just get us to the show. Thank you to all of those who have gotten to this place.
All right. Our buyers on that, just my numbers kind of count. We've got CFM Insurance. We've got Heimer Hampshire, Steve Patterson with Passion for Pigs Veterinary Service. And go ahead, Jesse. Our total is $17,879. $17,879.
Wyatt says that's enough. He says that's enough to buy the next set of pigs. It's an honor and a privilege to be here today. I can remember it wasn't too long ago that I was in Wyatt's shoes, and the sense of accomplishment that comes from the junior livestock program. I don't really think there's anything comparable to it. And it's my dream and passion to continue to support the junior livestock program, and the opportunity to be here today to support you, Wyatt, is truly a privilege. So congratulations, I'm proud of you. It's been so fun to help your family and to watch you grow up from down here to right here today on stage. Did you think you'd ever get a chance to give a speech in front of a crowd? No. He used to not like to talk. So we're proud of you. It's a privilege to be here today to support you. So congratulations, Wyatt.
So on my way down here, I kind of had a full circle moment. I actually was in your guys' shoes. I was a youth exhibitor not too many years ago, and so getting to represent my company, CFM, and to give back to youth and ag at the Missouri State Fair that I grew up in. Since I was a baby, I don't think I've missed a state fair in my entire life. So to give back to the youth and ag and something that I am so passionate about, and to get to represent a company that is so proud of the youth and ag here and will continue to support you guys is one of the greatest moments, I think. I mean, I'm only 3 months into my career, and I think it's kind of tops that. So, but congratulations, Wyatt. I'm not only proud of you as hopefully to be a part of your show family, but to represent you and be proud of you as CFM, and to congratulate you on all of your hard work this year. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations again to Wyatt on your $17,879 barrel. Great job. Can move right along. Also, our sponsor, our buyers, and I would like to mention them one more time. We have CFM and Heimer, so appreciate your continued support. They've been here and continue to support very, very strongly. So, Grand Champion Lamb, come forward. We have Paige Donner from Nevada, Missouri, daughter of Corey and Amy Donner, member of the Nevada FFA chapter, had a Hampshire lamb weighing in 128 pounds. Let's welcome Paige to the auction. Welcome.
All right, Paige. We're ready to get underway with the Grand Champion Lamb to Missouri State Fair, and let's been on him a while. Who's going to tell me what they're going to have? They're going to tell me $5 grand where? I'm going to be $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000 bill. Now 12 and a half, 12 and a half digits, 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half, 2. 2 grand, I'm going to do that to 22 and a half, 5, I'm going to 25 where? 25 and a minute now, 7 and a half, now 3 grand, 2 and a half, 32 and a half, 35. 35 and a minute down, 5, 7 and a half, a minute 37.50. Colts at least 4 grand, 42 and a half, 45. 45 and a minute down, 45, a minute. Hey Pat, you didn't get in, but you could be 45. 42 and a half, 45, 45, 45, 5 now, 7 and a half. 45 and a minute down, 7.50 one time. 45 and a minute now, 6 if you want to do it. 45 and a minute now, 46, a minute 6, 46. 4,500, 4,600 one time. Are you done? 4,600. Sold your way, Patrick. 4,500, 4,500. Who shall have it? Our 32 and 31. Co-buyers, 32 and 31. That is Rivas and Grant Company. Rivas and the Grant Company. Hear what it said? You gonna share it? You gonna share it with here? Okay, recognize the buyers and keep rolling. Your turn then, Paige.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to my buyers and everyone that supports the sale of champions here at the Missouri State Fair. I'm Paige Donner. I'm a member of Beta FFA, and I'm getting ready to start my sophomore year at Crowder College as a member of the basketball team. First and foremost, I'd like to give a huge thank you to everyone behind the scenes in the Sheep and Goat Barn. Without you guys, the shows would not run smoothly, and us exhibitors would not be able to show our livestock at one of the biggest stages of the year. A big thanks to all of my hometown support. I greatly appreciate all of the support during my show career. Next, I'd like to thank Craig Green for allowing me to show his sheep year after year and always helping whenever I need it. Thanks to Jess for spending so much time with Pablo while he was a bottle baby. He's definitely on the top of my list for my most favorite show animal. Thank you to my show family, the Wiz family, Byrons, Forkners, Yogis, and Zilbermans. I appreciate the support that all of you have given me throughout the years, whether that be showing livestock or playing basketball. I can't thank you guys enough. I'd also like to thank all of my bonus grandparents. Thank you to my mom and dad for not only footing the bill every year, allowing me to show, but being two of my biggest supporters in whatever I am doing. Without you guys, I wouldn't be anywhere close to where I am today, and I'm so grateful to have you guys as my parents. A special thank you to my mom for feeding and taking care of the sheep while I was at school. This wouldn't have happened without your help. Although our family was missing one very special person at State Fair this year, I still would like to thank him for everything he's done for me the last several years. Paxton, I wish you could have been here, but I know that you're doing big things out in Indy. You aren't just making our family proud, but the entire state of Missouri. I guess it's pretty cool to be known as Paxton Donner's little sister. Peyton, I can't thank you enough for getting me started in the sheep barn 3 years ago. We've had a lot of ups and downs, but I wouldn't trade it for anything because they gave me the determination to be as successful as possible year after year. Not only are you my biggest supporter when it comes to sheep, but also my biggest critic. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't want to just let the sheep go in the yard when you were home during the summer. Thank you for believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself at all. I appreciate you more than you know. A big thank you to Whitney Whitaker for always tagging along and helping whenever it is needed and being our personal photographer. Last but certainly not least, I want to thank my wonderful grandparents that unfortunately could not be here today, but I know are supporting me just as much from home. Thank you to my grandma Peggy for traveling with us year after year. You've always been our biggest supporter.
All right, Paige. So our buyers are the Grant Company and Rivers Corporation, and their total is this: $4,500 on an auction bid price. There was $3,940 in hometown support and $4,181 from the general fund for a grand total on that land is $12,621. $12,621.
Ladies, congratulations again. Good job. And thanks again, especially to the Rivers and the Grant Company. Next item, Reserve Champion Lamb, exhibited by Reagan Rogers from Savannah, Missouri, daughter of Wayne. Get a lamb, Hampshire, weighing in at 145 pounds. Welcome, Reagan, and congratulations. Give her a hand.
All right, your Reserve Champion Lamb, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go down there. What are they going to have? We're going to down the $5 grand where? I think they'll be about $1,000. Let's get it going. Here we go down the 10. We're going to have to go back up to 10, 12 and a half. 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, $2 grand. $2 grand, 22 and a half, now 5, 25 and a bit now, 750 now 3. 3 grand, we're going to 3 now, 3, 32 and a half, 1, 2, 32, 31 right there now, 2, 32, 3, 33 and a bit now, 3, now 4, 34 and a bit now, 5, another 34, 1 more, 33 and a bit now, 5, yes, 4 now, 35, 35 now, 6, 35 and a bit now, 36 where, 35 and a bit now, 7, another 37, another 35, 36. 35, 36 one time, 35, 36. Just so you all know, you're out, and you're out, and I carry the mail right down here. 35, 36 one time, so right there, 3,500, 3,500. That'll be Edward Jones again. Edward Jones again, buyer 26. Buyer 26 at 3,500.
Hi, my name is Reagan Rogers, and I'm 11 years old. When I moved to Missouri, I was just showing pigs, and my family raises cattle. I wanted to try something new and different that my family had never done before. The Thompson family helped me get started showing sheep and introduced me to Ty, Alvin, and Green. They have taught me how to show and manage my projects. This year was special because for the first time I got to show a lamb from the Thompsons and one in the Missouri Bred Nation. I was so excited to show a lamb from the people that helped me get started. I have only been showing sheep for 4 years at the Missouri State Fair, and I've had the privilege to show at national shows as well. I've met so many new people and made so many new memories along the way. What started out as something new has become something I truly love. It has given me the opportunity to meet so many incredible people and make friends that I will always remember. I want to thank the Missouri State Fair for putting on such a wonderful show. I would also like to thank all that supported me, whether you purchased, donated, gave me kind words of encouragement, advice, or even if you pushed me to do better. Thank you. It is because of you and your support that I love this industry and why I love showing.
Well, my talk this time is going to be really short. How many people in here does business with Edward Jones? Is there anybody that does? A few. Can I ask you to do one thing when you get home? Tell your financial advisor how much you appreciate it, supporting your kids and your grandkids and all the other kiddos that go through this center. Just tell them thank you, because it's really appreciated. Let them know that it is appreciated. Thank you.
All right, so your buyer is Edward Jones. And Reagan had $5,200 in hometown support. The general fund donated $2,986 plus her $3,500. So her grand total on that lamb is $11,689. $11,689.
Reagan, Glenn, congratulations again. Edward Jones, a longtime supporter. We're happy you're here. They step up every year and have done it for a long time, so it's much appreciated. Next item is going to be the grand champion again of rabbits, exhibited by Carissa Stahl from Sheldon, Missouri, daughter of Dusty and Melissa Stahl. She's a member of the Lone Star 4-H Club. Her hen of New Zealand rabbits that averaged a weight of 4.42 pounds each. So let's give a hand to Carissa. Good job.
All right, Carissa. Here we go on your grand champion pen of rabbits. Here we're going to tell me what they're now. Here we're going to tell me that the way, now 10, 500 where. I'm going to be now 500, 100, now 2, 2 would have been now 10, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5 would have been now 5, 600, now 7, 7 would have been now 7, either now 8, now 9,000 bill. Here we're going to now 10, 10, here we're going to now 5, 9, 10. I'm going to now 10, $900,000, 10, 10 pass. It's not going to be now 10, 12, 13, 13, 14, give me 14, one dime. 14, one more, here we're going to tell me 14, 14, 15, $1,500 more, 15, 16, 16, 15, 16, $1,500 bill, won't either, not 15, 15, 16, it's all right now, 16, 15, 16, here we go. 1,600 on your champion rabbits. 15, 16, I have sold on the left, $1,500, 1,500, buyer number 34, buyer 34, 1,500. And 35. All right, 1,500. That'll be the Missouri Rabbit exhibitors and the Missouri Rabbit producers. Is that right? Good deal. Good deal. Go ahead, Carissa.
Hi, my name is Chris Song. I am 12-year-old and I am from Sheldon, Missouri. I would like to thank my buyer for buying my rabbit. With your support, this fair is possible. I would also like to thank my parents for their support and help. I want to give a big thanks to my sister Callie for doing my chores while I am gone. Without her, I would not be able to know where I am. Finally, I would like to thank my mentors and rabbit family and friends. With them, I am where I am today. One last big thank you to my hometown supporters.
Okay, so what we got, Missouri Rabbit exhibitors, Missouri Rabbit producers, $1,500 bid price, $775 in hometown support, $477 in the general fund, for a total of $2,752. Is that right, Don? $2,752. All right, reserve champion rabbit.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I'm Dave Wood, Rabbit Superintendent. I'm also president of the Missouri State Rabbit Producers Association. We have a show every Friday that raises money for the sale champions for the next year. I want to say congratulations to Carissa for her win. It's nice to see new people showing rabbits and winning in the sale champions. The first rabbits in the sale in 1996 was my son won champion, the youngest won reserve. So it's nice to, you always remember your first win. You may win, I hope you do win more, but you'll always remember your first. Congratulations.
Thank you, David.
Okay, congratulations again to Carissa Stahl, with your win, the $2,700 champion rabbit again. And thanks to David Rickman, Missouri Rabbit Exhibitor. Also, Reserve Champion Penna Rabbits is up next. Lot number 8 in your catalog, exhibited by Kaylee Saverin of Atlanta, daughter of Travis and Jody Brennan. Kaylee is a member of the Atlanta Home Pioneers 4-H Club. She had California rabbits, and they weighed an average of 5.2 pounds each. Let's give Kaylee a round of applause.
All right, fellas, Caleb Savage, your reserve champion, Penna Rabbits. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we're going to tell me what we're going to tell me, $5 bill. Here we're going to tell me it's going to go on 500 where. I'm putting it now 500 to 500, now 600, 700 where. 7 online, 700, 800. 800 now, equal to an 8. We're going to tell me equal to an 8 where. 800 now, equal to the culture out, 800. 800 now, equal to an 8. We're going to tell me equal to an 8 now, 9. Now, 9, $9 bill. Here we're going to tell me 9, now 10, $10 bill, 10, now 10. Internet, you're not in, $5 bill. Here we're going to go 10, now 11 of it, now 12. 12 of it, now 12 of it, 12. Now we're going to tell me 12 of it, 1200 where? 12 of it, now 12 of it, 12. Now we're going to tell me 12, 13, gotta be 13. Gotta be 13. I'm 12 online, 13, 14. 14, $100 14, 15, 16. 16, Hannah, you gotta be $1,600. Yes, 16, now 17. $1,700, 18, 17's on the floor. 1,800 where? 1,800, 18, Hannah, you gotta be 18, you're out. 17, 18, 18, 19, 18's here, 19, 19, now $2,000 where? Right, now $2,000, yes, 2, now 21, 2 grand, 21, now 21 where? Internet's in the lead in 2,000, 21 where? $2,100, now 21, are you done? Now 2, 21, 22, 21, 22. Internet's in again, 21, 22. 21, down table, table, 22. Here we go. 2,100, 2,200. I'm going to the bank, guy. So 2,100 online, Hannah. Grain Belt Express, the Grain Belt Express at 2,100. All right, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Taylor Britton, or Sadler, and I would just like to thank my buyer first for purchasing my Penna rabbits. Second of all, I would like to thank my parents, Jody and Travis Britton, for supporting me through all my rabbit showings, as well as my siblings for getting me started on the rabbits. Next, I would like to thank my 4-H leader, Aaron Baker, as well as my judges, John Rosiowski and David Cronky, and a few good friends of ours, Jeff and Roy Moore, who they sponsored the carriers that me and my fellow rabbit showers won, as well as the rabbit superintendent, David Riddick, as well as Steve Nadler, and all my hometown supporters for always supporting me, and of course MSRPA for making the rabbit show possible.
We're still figuring. The buyer is Grain Belt Express, Aaron Baker, Grain Belt Express, and $4,123 final selling price, $4,123. We had $1,785 hometown support, $238 general fund, and a live bid of $2,100. Thank you very much.
Okay, Taylor, again, congratulations on the rabbit, 4123. Grain Belt Express is the buyer. We appreciate their support. Next one in is the Grand Champion Meat Goat, lot number 9 in the catalog, exhibited by Riley Anderson from Chillicothe, Missouri, daughter of Brad and Lori Anderson. She's a member of the Liberty 4-H Club. She had a war good weighing in at 79 pounds. Welcome, Riley, to the sale. Give her a hand.
All right. Congratulations, Riley, your champion, meat goat, tell me. You're going to tell me what's going to happen. You're going to tell me $5 grand where? I've been going in with a 1,000, going in with a 10, now down 12 and a half, did you now 15, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, $2 grand, 22 and a half, 5, 25, Colts in, 7 and a half, 25 and a now, 7 and a half, now $3 grand where? Everything going in with a 3, 32 and a half, 35, 7 and a half, 4 grand, with a 4 now, 5, with a 4 grand, 2 and a half, 42 and a half right there with Pat's got to be 45, 42, come in now, 5, a bit of the 45 where? 42, come in now, 5, a bit of the 45, a bit of the 5, now 5, a bit of the 45, 42 and a half, 45, I'm going to the bank, 42 and a half, 45, come in now, 5, a bit of the 5, now 5, 45, are you done? 42 and a half, 42 and a half, up there, 5, a bit of the 5, here we go. Sold your way, Pat, 42.50, 42.50. Buyer number 27 and 42.50. All right. Go ahead. We're still figuring your total. We're still figuring your total. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Riley Anderson. I'm from Chillicothe, Missouri, and I'm 14 years old. I'm going to be a freshman at Chillicothe High School. I just wanted to take the time to thank my family and my friends. I want to thank my brother for helping me in the bar whenever I'm not home or I'm away. I want to thank my sister that can't be here today, and she's at home for helping me this summer, helping me with my goats and my sheep, my hogs. I want to thank my mom and my dad for helping me work my livestock and help me in the barn, exercising and rinsing my legs. I want to thank my buyers I want to thank all my buyers for supporting me in this Sale of Champions. So I have shown livestock for my whole entire life. My dad always said I've shown livestock ever since I could walk. I've always wanted to be in the barn. We used to raise sheep. We did used to raise sheep. Sadly, we stopped raising a few years ago, but we are going to start up again this year. Me and my family moved here from Colorado, and this is definitely one of the best state fairs I've ever been to. My friends that I've made along the way definitely made it way better. It was definitely really fun at night when we could go out and have fun and mess around. We definitely have shown in majors and national shows like Exarban and Kansas City, in American Model here in Kansas City, Missouri. So I want to say thanks to everybody that has supported me along the way, and I hope y'all have a nice rest of Sale of Champions.
As we bring up Brian Williams, University of Missouri Animal Science, Sigma Alpha, the Independent Aggies, and Alpha Gamma Rho. That's the buyers at the figure of 4,500. No, the figure of 4,250. 4,250. But I will tell you this: an amazing $11,925 was hometown support. $1,194 in general fund money for a grand total on that champion meat goat. Is that a new record? A new record of $17,369.
Well, obviously, at the University of Missouri, we're in the business of education, and this is an opportunity for us to close the loop. When I became division director in animal science a few months ago, I challenged a number of our student groups to raise some money, and I said, if you get in there, I'll match you. And I told them, if we get past where we need to be, it's okay. I'll find some way to cover the gap. We hit it right on the nose. We did a good job, y'all. So Sigma Alpha and Alpha Gamma Rho and the independent Aggies, they've been purchasers in the past. The Division of Animal Science is happy to jump in there with them so we could get this support. For the last 15 years, I've been happy to support the sale champions at the Mizzou Meat Market and process those animals. And now we're happy to jump in here and also be buyers in the sale champions. Congratulations. This is definitely the reason that I'm in this business. Thank you.
Well, Riley, congratulations once again. $17,369 on your grand champion meat goat. Next up will be the reserve meat goat, exhibited by Thomas Limbaugh from Eugene. He's the son of Dennis and Twyla Limbaugh, member of the Spring Garden 4-H Club. His poor goat weighed 90 pounds. So let's welcome Thomas Limbaugh to the sale ring. Great accomplishment.
Standing right there, Thomas, your champion meat goat, ladies and gentlemen, the auction's on. What do you want to get for him? Ever gonna tell me what are they gonna have? Ever gonna tell me $5 grand where? Let's start it at 1,000. Let's get it going. Ever gonna tell me that whatever, 10, 12 and a half. 12 and a half, you want around 15, but 17 and a half, 2. $2 grand, we're gonna do me 2, but we're gonna do now 22 and a half, 25. 25 bolts in now, 7 and a half. 25, 7 and a half, now 3 grand. 3 grand, yes, 3,000, yes, 3 now, 35. 3 grand, we're gonna do 32 and a half. 3 grand, we'll be there now, 2 and a half. Do you want to know half? We're gonna do 32, 50. 3 grand, 32 and a half, one time. 31 if it'll help you. 31, I'm gonna do now 1, I'm gonna do 1. Here we're gonna tell me 31, I'm gonna do 1 now, 1, I'm gonna do 31. Are you done? 3,100, one time. Sold on the left, $3,000. Buyers 21 and 22. Buyers 21 and 22. All right. Thomas, come right over here to the stand. Now this will be a first for most of you. Thomas has his speech written in Braille. Go ahead, Thomas.
Hi, my name is Thomas Limbaugh. I'm 16 years old. First, I would like to thank my buyers and all the people back home for their hometown support. This has been a dream come true, and it would not be possible without everyone's support. Our family has come a long way since the beginning of the summer. For those of you that do not know, our family lost our show barn and all the stuff inside, including animals, to a fire on March 26th. It was with overwhelming support from our friends and family that we decided to regroup and try to have animals this summer. Look at us now. We can never say thank you enough to all the people that reached out during that time. We would not be standing here today without you. Next, I would like to thank one of my biggest supporters, my brother Joseph. Thank you for always pushing me to be the best I can be in and out of the barn. To my parents and my sister Reagan, thank you for always supporting and helping me. To my dad especially, thanks for driving me to work with my animals every day. We put a lot of miles on the truck, but I think it was worth it. I also want to say thank you to Trey Porter, who is like a brother to me. Thanks for being my guide in both the pig and goat rings. You may run me into stuff sometimes, but I guess I will keep you around. None of this would be possible without the help of Evan Kemper. Thank you for putting in all the time to help me learn how to get my goats stuck. We may have fought sometimes, literally, but I'll never forget this summer. I also want to thank Trent and Emma Kemper with Kemper Livestock for their help along the way. You guys have always believed in me. To Dale and Rhonda Binkley, thank you for taking us in and letting us keep pigs at your house. You guys are now considered family in my book. Finally, thank you to everyone who helped get me to where I am today. I am lucky to have friends and family that support me and believe in me. I'll forever be grateful for your friendships that allowed me to call the Missouri State Fair one of my favorite places to be. Thank you.
Good job, Tom. As our buyers, ADM and the Heimer and Associates, I would tell you that with a $3,000 bid price, $597 general fund, the hometown support was $4,490 for a final selling price of $8,137.
Thomas, congratulations. This is really a great day for you and your family. Several times you said these people are now family, and thankful you can look at. Trey Porter, would you please stand up? This is the guy you talked about, the guy and the children. Thanks, I've always admired you. I've seen you first in the swine barn, and Trey would help you guide your pigs through there, and you were very successful. And then I got to watch your show last week, your goat, and the excitement on your face was incredible. So on behalf of ADM, who you feed their feed, and my company, Heimer & Associates, I just want to say congratulations and continue to build on what you've had today.
Thomas, congratulations again on the big accomplishment, 8,137 on the reserve champion beat goat. And again, thanks to ADM and Heimer & Associates for their support and purchase of this winning animal. Our next lot will be number 11 in your catalog. It will be the grand champion hen of chickens, exhibited by Hayden Duncan of Centertown, son of Keith and Diana Duncan. Hayden's a member of the Columbia FFA chapter. He had a pen of Cornish cross chickens and weighed an average of 7 pounds. Let's welcome Hayden to the ring. Congratulations, Hayden.
All right, the champion hen of chickens, ladies and gentlemen, at the Reserve State Fair. Tell me, here we're going to tell me, what are they going to have? We're going to tell me 500 where? I would have been down 500, you got 100, 100 and a half. 100 on me, but then I'm now 200 on me, but then now 2 and a half, 3. 3 and a 3 and a half. Jeff said 3 and a half. 3 and a half now 4. 4 would have been down Pat's in the lead. Here we're going to tell me 5, we're going to double 4. Here we're going to tell me 4. Yes, 4 now half. 4 and a half where? 4 and a half now 5. 5 would have been now 5, we're going to 5. Now 5, 600, 600, 5 and a half. 600, I see. 600 now 7, 700, 7 and a half. 7 would have been now half. We're going to 700 right out there now half. 750 right there. 7 would have been now 7 and a half. You want to now half. 7 and a half. You get it? Now 800. 800 where? That would have been now 8, but better than 8. If I could tell me 8, but better than 7, but it been now 8, but better than 8, now 8, better than 800. 800, 900, who said yes? 800, 900, $1,000 bill. 900 did not pay, but better than 9 did not pay, but better than 9 not pay, but better than 1,000. Now 1,100 where? 11, 12. 12 did not pay, but better than 13, 14, 14, 15. 1,500 bill, but then I'm way up there. 15, 16, but better than 16, 16, but better than 16 where? 1,500 now, $1,600 bill, but better than 15, 16. No sir, he's out. 15's right here. 1,600. 15, 16, here we go. 1,500 now, $1,600 bill, but better than 15, 15 now, 16, but better than 16, 16, but better than 15, 16, $1,600 bill, but better than 15, 16, here we go. You want back in? 1,600 one time, I'm on the left with Colton, 15, 16, I have, now 17, now 17, now 17, where? 1,600, I'm straight up on the, I'm in the Kings Road, 1,600, 17, where? 1,600, now 17, 17, 17, 17, 17. Well, if you want to combine with it, you can, that'd suit me. 1,600. Sir, are you okay with a co-buyer? Is it all right with the co-buyer? 1,600, 1,700, that all right? We're going to decide in a minute. Yeah, top row, so $1,600 bill, 1,600. You bet. Buyer 22 or
33.
Buyer 33. Buyer 33.
Buyer 36 is putting
And 36.
750 on top of his bid.
Okay, I like it better. 1,600 plus 750 will be the auction price. 1,600 goes to buyer 33, and your number is 36 on the 750 additional. Buyer 36. Okay? All right, go ahead.
I'd first like to give thank you to all the buyers here supporting everybody and supporting the Missouri State Fair. My name is Hayden Duncan. I'm 14 years old and I'm going to be a freshman at Rockbridge High School. I have a brother, his name is Gentry Duncan, and my parents are Kevin and Diana Duncan. I'd like to give a special thank you to my grandparents, Bob and Betty Duncan, for all their support and all my projects and all my animals. Also, I'd like to give thanks to all of my hometown supporters. Some of my supporters are previous teachers and ongoing teachers, and also some of them are livestock friends and family, and just regular friends and family. Lastly, I'd like to give my last thank you to one of my dear friends, Caroline Zicht, who loves supporting kids whether they're in 4-H or FFA, and no matter what species they enjoy showing. I made a bet with her that if I raised around $1,000 in hometown support, she would have to kiss a chicken, and we met our goal. Thank you.
All right. So our buyers are Jerry and Tina Reed, American Family Insurance, Brent Hazelrig right up here, from Frank Hazelrig Cattle Company, and basically our price then, let me just get her total, is a grand total of $3,365, $3,365.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I'm very nervous, but I want to say congratulations, Hayden. I haven't known you for very long, but the way you and your family advocate for others and advocate for this agricultural industry is really inspiring. So congratulations on your chickens and all your other accomplishments.
Well, it's a great pleasure that Tina and I, with American Family, with our agencies here in Sedalia and Sweet Springs and Concordia, that we are part of to support Hayden and his family. And also I'd like to say thank you from my fellow peers with American Family in the state of Missouri that also help support Hayden. Congratulations, job well done.
He said, Jerry said it all. Thank you very much. We appreciate both of you.
Okay, very good. Thanks again. Congratulations. $3,365. Hasbro Cattle Company, American Family Insurance. Appreciate your support on that. And hey, congratulations on a big success here. Next up is Reserve Champion Hannah Chickens. And we've got a rerun here. So hey, you're back in the court again. So we're going to see what we can do this time around. So give it a hand for being back in and reserve.
All right, Reserve Champion Hannah Chickens. Here we go. Here we go. Now, me 500 where I got it now 500, got 100, 100 and a half. I'm going to implement it on now, half of it on 30, now 50, now take it 2, 2 and a half, 3. 3 of it now, half of it 300, now 4, now 4, 4 and a half, 5. 5 of it now, 5 of it, 500, me 5 of it 500 where? More of it now, 5 of it 500, 500 won't be there now, 5 of it 500, here we go. More of it now, 5 of it, yes, 5 now half. 5 of it now, 5 and a half, do you want now half of it 550? 550 one time. 500 now, 5 and a half. You want to now half of it at 500 now, 5 and a half. Are we missing anybody? 500, 550, 500, 550 one time. I sold your way $500. $500. That'll be Youth and Agriculture. The committee buys that one. $500 Youth and Agriculture. Thank you, Dawn. Appreciate it. The grand total is, say it again, $1,276. There was $238 in general fund, $537 in hometown support. Bid price of $500 for $1,236. All right, go ahead.
I said almost all I had to say, but I guess thank you to my other buyers and thank you for everybody here supporting agriculture and the state fair, and thank you to the Department of Ag.
Congratulations again on that one. So we'll move right into the Youth and Ag Committee was the buyer on that one, and your $1,276 total on that, so congratulations. So we'll move right into the Grand Champion Ham. Now, this is the first time event for this auction where we'll be selling the ham and bacon winners, champions, and grand champions today. The Grand Champion Ham is exhibited by Josie Stewart from Russellville, daughter of Clay and Kayla Stewart. Member of the Russellville FFA. Ham weighs 24 pounds. Let's give her a hand and welcome her to the ring.
Are the hams here, the hams and the bacon? Yeah, you might as well hold it. All right, your Grand Champion ham. First time ever. Again, they followed the same rules in getting into this sale. And fellas, again, 70% will go to the youngster, 30% will go to that scholarship fund. and tell me here's the first time ever in the junior sale champion sale. It would have done me, what are they going to have? It would have done me 500 wear. I would have been now, and you're going to get to take the ham home. Is that right? Do I understand that? 500 wear. I would have been now $500 bill. It would have done me one now, table, then a do day. It would have done me table, then a 2, 3. 3 of it now 3, now 4. 4 of it now 4, now 5, now 6, now 7, 7 of it now 8, 11 of it now 9. 9 of it now 9, now 11, now 11, now 12. 12 of it now 13, 13, 15, 15, 17, 2. 2 grand I'm going to do 22 and a half. 22 and a half where? 2 grand will be there now. 20. No, sir, you're not in. I'm 2 right over there. 21. 21, I'll let you do 1. 21 and then now 1. I'm going to do 21. I'm going to do 1. Yes, 1 now 2. 22 now 3. Now 3. 23 and then now 10. I'm going to do now 10. I'm going to do now 3. 22 is over there. 23 day. 23 where? 22 now 10. I'm going to do 3 days. I'm going to do 23, 22 is right there, 23 one time, now 5, 25. He's thinking the same thing about you. 23, 25, 25, yes, 25, now 7.5. 25 is now 750 where? 25 is now 7.5, 6, 7 more shooting, 26. 25, 26 one time. 25 is now 10, get a 5 at 6, are you done? 9. So along the right, 2,500, 2,500. 38? Buyer number 38. You bet, that'll be the Missouri Soybean Association. Buyer 38, the Missouri Soybean Association. I will tell you this, that 2,500 and our total makes it $5,520. Is that right? $5,520.
Hi, I'm Joseph Stewart. I'm from Russell, Missouri, and I'm a member of the Russell FFA chapter. Thank you everyone for coming out today and for supporting youth and agriculture and FFA chapters of Missouri. Thank you to the buyer for your generosity and support, and to everyone else for participating in the sale. Thank you to the Missouri State Fair Board for coordinating the shows, competitions, sales, and exhibits. A great big thank you especially to my FFA advisors, Mrs. Romero and Mr. Strobel, for all of your help and support and for making us aware of these amazing opportunities and guiding us along the way. Thank you, Porter Farms, for your quality hogs and community involvement. Thank you, Covered Bridge Market, for bringing a strong force in assisting youth and FFA and 4-H chapters across Missouri. Thank you to all of my hometown supporters and family who were generous and enthusiastic and ready to support me and other youth in agriculture. Thank you for this amazing opportunity. It has been a great experience. Thank you, and God bless.
Soybean Association says, carry on. Thank you for your support. And thank you right here, and thank you, Dave. Appreciate you. All right, let's go here. Reserve champion.
Joseph, congratulations again, $5,520, your champion ham. Thanks to the Missouri Soybean folks for being the bidder on that, and the buyer. Next we have the reserve champion ham, exhibited by Carey of California, son of Charlie and Deb Carey. Member of the California FFA chapter, reserve champion ham weighs 22.67 pounds. Let's welcome Bethany's hand to sale. Give him a hand.
All right, your reserve champion ham. Let's get on in a while. Here, going to tell me what are they going to have? They're going to tell me 500 where? I could have been down 500, 507.5. I could have been down 600 where? You're going to be down 10, 6, 7, now 8, 8, now 9, 10, 11, 12. I would have been down 13, 14, 15, 16, 15, now 17, 18, 19, now 2 grand, 21. 2 grand is down 21, 21 down 21 where? 2 is with Colt. Setting up in the Kings Road, 2021 where? 2 grand in there now, 1, 21 now, 1, 21. Are you done? 2021, sold your way, Richard, 2000. Buyer 41, buyer 21 at 2000. All right, that'll be, that's going to OBP, formerly, you betcha, Osborne and Barr, formerly Osborne and Barr. Go ahead.
Hi there, my name is Glenn Carey. I'd like to thank Charlie Carey. Without him, I wouldn't be here today. And for everybody that gave hometown support, I'd like to thank Charlie Rosencrantz, wherever he's standing, because he worked real hard to get the Hanson Bacons here today. And about it.
Quentin, congratulations again on your ham. Total price $71.80, purchased by OBP. That was formerly known as Osborne and Barr, and we have Richard Fordyce up here going to give us a little comment.
I just want to say congratulations to the exhibitor, congratulations to y'all. Great job this last 11 days. I like the sale too. The sale is going great. But again, bought by OBP, formerly Osborne and Barr. We've got a lot of folks that work at the agency that are past exhibitors here at the Missouri State Fair. First time we've had a chance to participate, glad to do it. Again, congratulations.
Richard, thank you very much. We appreciate you being back at the fair.
Next up will be the grand champion bacon, exhibited by Trent Hass of Curryville, son of Darrell and Amanda. Trent's a member of the Bowling Green FFA chapter. His bacon weighs 7.09 pounds. So let's welcome Trent. Give him a big round of applause on his champion bacon. Give him a hand.
Trent, champion bacon. It looks good, I'll tell you that. They were going to tell me what about the auctions on. They were going to tell me 500 where. I could have been now 500 on the other. They're going to tell me 1, but now 2, but now 3, but 3, now 4. 4 to now 5, but 5, 600 where. You're going to be now 10, but 5, but now 600 on the way, but 10, but 5, but 7. 600 where. 5, but now 600 on the way, but 10, but 5, but 5, now 7. 600 where, 5 and a half. 500, 550 where. Who thinks they're in the lead? 5 now 5 and a half. You want to know? Well, show me again. 5 and 5 and a half. 5 now half. 5 now 5 now 5 now half. 5 and a half. 500. Your champion bacon. First time ever to sell champions. First time ever. 2021, I've got 500 offered, 550 where. 500 now 500 now half. 5 and a half. Are you done? I have. So you weigh 500, fire 42. Fire 42 at 500, thank you. Steve, this field transfer, thank you, Steve, we appreciate you. Fellas, there was $4,000 gathered up in hometown support and the general fund for a grand total of $4,500 piece of bacon, $4,500.
Hi, my name is Trevor Moss, and I'm a member of the Bowling Green FFA chapter. I have been exhibiting hams and bacon for many years, including my years in Pike County 4-H. I would like to thank all the buyers of my Grand Champion bacon, and I appreciate you all for coming today and making this purchase. Thank you to the Missouri State Fair and the Foundation and the Commission for hosting the 2021 Missouri State Fair and the Sale of Champions. I would like to thank all the hometown supporters, FFA advisors, and post 4-H leaders. Thank you to Mike Lott for volunteering your time and knowledge to all the Pike County 4-H and FFA kids in the county cured hams and bacon projects. A special thanks to my parents, grandparents, family, and friends. You have encouraged and helped me every step of the way. Without you, I wouldn't have made it this far. The family farm has taught me life lessons that I will always remember and to be grateful for. Thank you.
All right. Steve, you want to come? He said no, we can move right on. Steve, thank you very much for your bacon purchase. All right, guys, your reserve champion bacon.
Again, congratulations, Tim Ass, 4,500 on the champion bacon, reserve champion bacon, exhibited by Cash Hinges from Parksburg, son of Wes and Cindy Hinges. Member of the Tipton 4-H Club, he's got a bacon weighing here at 9.02 pounds. And let's give him a hand and welcome him to the stage.
All right, your reserve champion bacon here at the Missouri State Fair. And tell me, you ever gonna tell me what are they gonna have? Here gonna be cash. Here we go. You ever gonna tell me 500 where? I better been down 500, 200 there, 200 been down. I'm gonna be a bit of one now, 100 and a half, 2. 2 would have been down 10, a bit of 2 now 2. 2 would have been down 2. Yes, 2 now 3. 3 would have been down 3, 4, a bit of 4, 5, and more. You ever gonna tell me 5, a bit of 5 now 6, 7. 7 would have been now 8. 800 now 9. 8 would have been now 9. You're at 7, now 8, 800, you gotta be 8, now 9. 8 would have been now 8, a bit of an 8, 8, we're gonna tell me 8, now 9, a bit of 9, now 9, a bit of an 800, now 9, 800, 900, one time. 8 and a half, help anybody? 8 would have been now half, a bit of an 8, now half, a bit of an 8 and a half, here we go. 800, 850, so you weigh 800, 800, same way, buyer 42. $800, buyer 42, you betcha. Thank you, Steve Ditchfield transfer. Your total will be $3,575. Final selling price for that reserve champion bacon, $3,575.
Hi, I'm Cash Hinges. I'm pretty sure I'm the youngest one here that actually won this, and I thank you all for coming out today. I want to thank the fair committee and all trainers and all the staff and volunteers that make the sale of champions possible. I want to thank the buyer of my bacon, LB Delicious. I want to thank my family and the local Tipton 4-H Club, including those that helped me. Brian McCarty for reliable transportation, Jeff Wolfel, Garrett Petrie, Charlie Carey, the Swearingers, and thank you hometown support and sponsors, including Cole County Abstract, Burger Smokehouse, Footballers Roll, Central Bank, Baylor's Bike Shop, California Vet Clinic, Como Connect, plus many more. Thank you all.
Cash, congratulations. So, Cash takes home $3,575, and Steve from Ditchfield transfers is the buyer. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sell the belt buckle right now. The commemorative belt buckle. I will tell you this, fellas, it's something proud to be worn. I'll tell you, go ahead and walk around with it. You mentioned somebody may want to see it, man.
Like mentioned, all the proceeds from the belt buckle go directly to the scholarship fund, so.
All right. You betcha. Here we go. Now the queen doesn't go if you're just buying the belt buckle. Here we go. Tell me. Here we go. Tell me what are they going to have? Here we go. Tell me 500 where? I could have been down $500, $100, $100 and a half. I could have been down 2, 2 and a half. 2 and a half. Then now 3, now 4. 4 would have been down 5, would have been 4. Here we go. 4 now 5, would have been 5. Now 600. Now 7, 8. 8 would have been now 8. Would have been 8. Now 9. Now 5 bill. 9 would have been now 10. Would have been 10. Now 1100 where? 11 would have been now 10. Now 11. Pat's in the lead with 1,000. 1100. 12. 1200 where? 12 would have been now 10, 13, 13, 14. 13 would have been now 1400 on me, 13, 14, 14, 14, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, now 17. 1600 now 17, 17, 17, 17, 16, now 17, anybody else? 1600, 1700, one of a kind. 16, 17, here we go. 1600, 1700, 9. Sold your way $1,600 bill, 1,600, buyer 37. Buyer 37, Chad Natalie. Oh my, Natalie Farms, you ready to bring Joe a coffee. All right, thank you. And who? Oh, that's his dad. I know Chad's dad. Thank you, Miss Sloan. We appreciate it. All right, guys. Chad Cotley, you mentioned the dad of the champion barrel. All right. Now then, fellas, this kind of ends our day. I do want to tell you that Chuck Miller, Carolyn Slick, good luck. Good luck in your terms next year for the sale of champions. Thanks again to Wayne Yoakley, hats off to Sharon Topliff, wherever she is. Hats off to her. She is retired, she said, and do something special. Guys, I want to thank Wheeler Auction Company for our online bidding platform, Wheeler Angus. Hannah, thank you very much for all the photos that you took to line up this. Ladies and gentlemen, the livestock will probably be here next year. Depending on the pandemic and so forth, you'll probably see the livestock here next year. But ladies and gentlemen, thank each and every one of you. In the same order that we sold them, you'll come up for your buyer's pictures, please. Our grand total today is $165,180. $165,180.